Welcome to my video explaining the Blue Period Art Challenge. So I'm gonna try to do the month of July to like the very beginning of August. And if you clicked on the video, I'm assuming you're either an artist or you like Blue Period. So if you don't know what Blue Period is, I will explain that. Blue Period is a manga by Tsubasa Yamaguchi. It has 7 volumes right now that I have owned and read. I haven't read the 7th volume yet, and it also has a 12 episode anime on Netflix. So if you're interested, haven't heard about it, you can watch it. But first, a little summary of it is that it's about this guy, Yatsura Yaguchi, and he's living his life, like doing the bare minimum, and he's going into his last year, his 3rd year at high school, basically. And he gets good grades, he has friends, but he's never really like done more than he has to. When all of a sudden he sees his upperclassman who is making a painting, and he asks himself, why would you go into a career path that doesn't guarantee success and money? Because his family's poor, so his basic needs is just go to college, free college, get a good job, have enough money for my family. Now he's diving into this world of art and what being an artist is and how hard it is to make art and what it actually means to be an artist. In the first manga, he does an art challenge that he is given by one of his teachers. The first teacher that shows him like on what art really is. And it's a summer art challenge that he has to do over his summer vacation. And I thought I would try to do it too, because right now I'm not working and I am taking 2 college classes, but I thought it would be best to try to do it in July as opposed to June, because I was still working in June. So now I'm gonna try to do my best to do this challenge, and now I'm gonna explain to you guys what the challenge is. Yatsura joins the art club, he introduces himself. Not really spoilers, this is just me explaining. I'll let you guys know if there's spoilers, but for right now there's no spoilers. So he introduces himself, and then the teacher starts introducing a summer vacation challenge for the 1st and 2nd years. So it's 7 still life drawings, 3 watercolors, a scrapbook, photo diary, 1 full piece. So here's what she explains about the scrapbook and diary in like details. Some of the rules. So this is basically some of the rules about what she describes. First, use at least 3 items made from different materials for your still life drawings and watercolors. So for your references, they have to be 3 different materials. You know what I'm saying? So if you pull up like 3 items that you're gonna draw from, it has to be different materials, different like textures, plastic, food, person, something like that, you know what I'm saying? And then second rule is spend no more than 5 hours on each piece. Make sure to honor this rule. The next rule is about the scrapbook. Use this as you like. You can paste in or draw whatever you find interesting, like art, photos, or writing, anything goes. Think of it as a book of treasures and have fun and use it whatever way works for you. Then she explains about the photo diary. Use your cell phone to take 1 photo per day. You'll print these photos out and turn them in at the end. So I'll probably print out the photos and show them to you guys. And if you do this challenge, you can choose to print out the photos for yourself and keep them in a little scrapbook or something. I might do that because I have a scrapbook I'm not using or a photo book I'm not using, so I might do that. Keep composition in mind and take photos understanding that your scene will be contained in frames. And the rules for the full piece, it can be any size and made with any material, 3D, 2D, video, or manga, anything is fine. And then this is just something she says at the end that you can take into consideration if you're doing this challenge. Incorporate as much of your interest and passions as possible. If you can do that, you'll see a clear difference in your skills by the end of summer vacation. And then that's basically it. So that's basically what the challenge is. And then I wrote down some stuff here about what kind of my goals are for the challenge. I'm going to be trying to do like everything during summer, but since I started late, I tried to like figure out what a summer is in Japan. Since Yatsura ended up doing 30 still lives instead of 7, and one of the students goes, that's nearly 1 a day. I was thinking that it was kind of around 30 to 40 days because I googled like how long a summer vacation was for a high schooler, and it was like 35 to 40 days. So I guess it aligns with what it's in the story about later in this book. I think I'm gonna start today. I'm hoping I can post this today or post this tomorrow. And I'm gonna try to film each week and try to upload some of it. And so you can follow along in this journey. And if you're doing it too, you can do it however long you want. And some of the supplies I have, I'm using this for my scrapbook. I was using this as like a journal, but I'm kind of done with using it as a journal. So it's pretty empty and I don't really have to use or buy new materials. I can just use whatever I have at home. I'm gonna try to use this as my scrapbook. I don't know how much I'm gonna fill of it. It's pretty thick, but I have been collecting stuff in all of June in anticipation for this. So I have like a bunch of stuff I want to put in it. So I think I'll be pretty prepared for the scrapbook, and I love scrapbooking. Then I just have like your basic drawings, sketchbooks. You can use whatever sketchbooks you want. These are just the ones I had to buy for school that ended up being empty because I'm not taking any art classes right now. Over there. Then I have a watercolor sketchbook. I think this is a good size for me to do my watercolors. I don't know what my final piece is gonna be. I really wanna do an acrylic work. I hope I have time for that, but I really wanna try to do acrylic. And then I have like, you know, my color pencils. I bought oil pastels. I have dry pastels. I have watercolors. I have acrylic. I don't have oil yet. I think I'm taking an oil class in fall, so I don't have oil yet. But basically, just follow these rules. Do whatever you want. Complete it how you want. And just do your best. And then I also want to mention this one thing that's in volume 3 of why the art teacher gave this assignment to Yatra. So not really spoilers. This is just a conversation the art teacher has with Yatra in a later chapter, you know, way later. But I'm just gonna read this out. If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to, because this is basically the end of like all the rules. This is when Yatra is struggling to do a pretty big canvas work because he already has so much to do for exams. And the art teacher says, "There's no better time to do this than now, before the exams begin. Yaguchi-san, the only art you've been making is for exams, right? With the challenge I gave you over summer vacation, you developed your ability to observe and depict things through still lives. You've expanded your ideas with the scrapbook. You explored your perspective and your composition with one photo a day. The truth is, what you did over summer vacation is the same thing you're currently doing in prep school." So these are just kind of why these assignments are in the art challenge. And I feel like it's good for like beginner artists to do, because Yaguchi was a beginner artist at the time. He was just starting out and he didn't know anything about art. And now he knows a lot more because of this one challenge he did. And I feel like it's good for an artist also at any level, because I feel like my art is kind of like not the best and not a beginner level, because I can pick up like charcoal and know how to do stuff with it, but I can't like pick up oil painting and immediately know what to do with it. Like there's some things I'm good at and some things I haven't even touched yet or tried to do yet that I just haven't gotten the skills for. But I feel like this will just be fun for me to try to get back into drawing more art, because I think I let college, my job, a bunch of family situations, stuff like life get in the way, and I really like making art, I really like making videos, and I just want to try to get back into that. So I hope this is kind of a thing I can try to do to improve my art skills and make more art and find my love for art again. So that's kind of why I'm doing it. If you want to do it too, I'll leave a little card of all the rules and stuff. You screenshot if you want to have them for yourself, or you can remember the rules and stuff. But that was basically it. I'm gonna try to upload this today. Bye.